Welcome to another episode of Access Austin. A lot of college students have a disability relating to processing auditory information where it takes them longer to assimilate that information and take it in. This can be problematic because you can only hear a lecture once. So even if you're paying attention and taking notes, you might miss key words that the professor is saying. Let me introduce now Microsoft OneNote. Microsoft OneNote is an app for note-taking that has some really cool features geared at that problem. Basically, you can record the audio of the lecture and have it sync to what you're typing. Then you can just click on the line that you just typed and you can hear back the exact audio the professor said. This works better than a digital recorder in my opinion. I want to point out that each college and university has their own policy relating to audio recording, and you should consult with them in your disability office before using the software in class, and make sure you notify the professor and students if you are doing it without their permission. You should make sure you notify the professor and follow the student handbook. I'm going to provide a demo of a lot of the features of Microsoft OneNote. Like, for example, you can also create a journal for each of your classes and things like that. So let's jump in and see all the cool features for Microsoft OneNote. Okay, so we're going to check out Microsoft OneNote. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Microsoft OneNote and click on the app. And then I am going to go in here, and I've already created a journal, which is demo, and a new section, which is YouTube. If you wanted to do that, you could just go to File, you could make a new journal. You could also they call it notebook, so new notebook. Then you could also do a new section, and you could do a new page. But since I'm already in here, I could start typing, and it would work very similar to how a note-taking app works, where you could do the different headings and breakdowns and everything. But what I want to show off is the recording. So I'm going to go to audio recording here. It's under insert. I'm going to click that. And I'm going to have it now. Suddenly, it's already said it started to record. So we are recording, and I could just click the stop button if I ever wanted it to stop. But what's really cool about this is now if I say the dog, went over the fence, I am check out Austin, access Auston, please subscribe. So now I've written these couple of sentences here. I'll just write, well, that's enough. So let's just stop. And then what you can do is you can actually have it play. So if I click on this second sentence, it will give me the option to play from right there. I could play over here too if I wanted. I am check out Austin, please subscribe. So you can just jump to whatever one you want, and it will start playing exactly what you were typing on that line. So I think that's a really great feature for people. Check out Austin, access Austin. And you could also drag this to control what you recorded. You can go back 15 seconds, forward 15 seconds. So I think this is a really great feature, and it's definitely worth checking out. And again, you can kind of make notebooks if you want for each of your classes. So I could make a new notebook, and let's say I choose Cyan, and I'll say the title is Science. So I could create a notebook for science, and then I could make multiple notebooks and have, notebooks for, I could just also do a control click and just say new notebook, and I could do one for math, so, or English, and it would, it lets you make these different notebooks, and it's really a nice way of organizing everything as well. And if you were to go into each section, and you could have whatever the date is, so today is, January 3rd. So if I were to go in here, I could just rename and say January 3rd, and then you could kind of make a new section each time you're in class and do like January 5th and have that continue. So I think that's a really cool way of kind of organizing your data and everything. But particularly that recording feature is very unique to Microsoft OneNote and could be helpful for students who have a hard time processing auditory information, need more time to kind of absorb it. That way you can listen to the lecture and see your notes at the same time. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you found it informative. Please let me know your thoughts about Microsoft OneNote in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you for watching Access Austin. My name is Austin and I work full-time as an assistive technology coordinator, and I am dedicating most of my free time to producing content for this YouTube channel. If you are enjoying the videos, please consider becoming a Patreon backer. The link is in the description. If you have any accessibility needs or questions relating to assistive technology, accommodations, or website and PDF accessibility, please contact me at accessauston@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in to the next video.